Hi guys, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today I'm going to bring you another Feng Shui wealth activation because we can always do with a little bit more wealth and money luck. And this one is super simple, even though it's also super early in the morning. So unfortunately, a lot of these activations, at least the most powerful ones, are very, very early in the morning. I suffer as well because I'm not a morning person, but it's well worth it. All right. So this one here will happen on the 2nd of December at 3:39 a.m. And as always with these things, you do not need to convert this into any other time zone. This is wherever you are local time. Yeah, the 2nd of December, 3:39 a.m. And this is a water activation, which means that you will have to have a big bucket ready, you have to have a water pump ready, and thankfully we don't have to actually leave this in place for a long time. So the water activation is for a minimum of 2 hours. So theoretically you could remove it at 5:39, but maximum until the end of the day. So before midnight on that day, so before you go into December 3rd, remove the water feature. All right. So on the 2nd of December, 3:39 a.m., you do this water activation. Now, where do you do this? For those of you who know a little bit of Feng Shui, you have to do this in the North 1 sector. This is Ren water sector. So this is where you actually place that bucket. For those of you who are new to Feng Shui and are not so familiar with the 24 mountains, also super simple. Just stand in the center of your home and check on your compass, where do you have the degree of 345 plus minus 5 degrees. So between 340 and 350 degrees, this is where you would place the water. And you would have to put the water in the outermost area of that pie slice. Yeah, don't put it in the center just because it's convenient. Put it in the widest area, in the widest segment of that pie slice. And it doesn't matter whether that's a bathroom or a pantry or a guest bedroom or a kitchen. It's irrelevant where that sector is. As long as you have it in your floor plan or in your apartment, just put the water feature there. Also, make sure that it's inside your apartment. Yeah, some of you may have a balcony there or a porch or something. It has to be inside your flat. And so you put the water feature here, minimum for 2 hours, maximum until the end of that particular day. Now, we need aggressive water for this particular activation. Now, what does that mean? You will have to create sort of like a fountain effect with that water feature. So what you do is you take the largest container of water that you could possibly get. Yeah, so for me, I have a 60-liter water bucket. Usually when it comes to Feng Shui water activations, anything less than 30 liters is ineffective, which is why all these lovely table fountains, they just don't work because they barely hold 2 liters. So you have to get a really, really large container of water. It has to be open at the top. The color of the container is irrelevant. The material of the container is irrelevant. Yeah, just make sure that it's a large container of water with a wide opening, open at the top. And then you insert a water pump. So you can get these in any sort of aquarium shops or pet shops or whatever, just a pump, and make sure that you put it into the bucket in such a way that it bubbles up. So what I usually do is I attach a PVC pipe to the outlet of the water pump so that it actually creates this fountain that you can see here. It's not that difficult to achieve. You can also maybe place a brick into the water bucket and place the pump on top of that brick so that there's a bigger fountain effect as well. So however you do it is irrelevant as long as it's an aggressive water activation. It cannot just gently move the water. That will not work because this is an activation that needs to happen just once for like 2 to 24 hours, and that's it. And this will really, really stir up the wealth energies in the North 1 sector. So once you've done that, What you then have to do after the activation, what's important is, and what most people always forget, is that you then take action. Feng Shui activation is only effective if you subsequently then take proactive action towards the goal that you want to achieve. And because this is a wealth activation, we need to do something that relates to our financial standing, to our wealth capacity. So maybe you open a brand new bank account and you put some money in there, and this becomes a new savings account, but you take that step within 24 to 48 hours after you've done this activation. Or maybe you start making a budget for the next year. The year is almost up anyway, so we all need to kind of sit down and think about our finances in 2024. So make a budget for 2024. And because 2024 may be a little bit of a tricky year for a lot of people, maybe you put some emergency funds aside. So whatever it is, do something that relates to your wealth capacity. If you're a business owner, obviously, aside from just planning for the next year and making a budget and do some financial planning, you can also do wealth activities in the sense that you're launching new products, new services. Maybe you're launching a promotion. Christmas is coming up, so why not launch a Christmas promotion or a New Year's promotion, because that will also attract new clients and money to you. So whatever it is, within 24 to 48 hours from putting this activation into place, you have to do something that is actually related to this activation to really, really make use of the energies that you've just stirred up so aggressively. All right. So this is this wealth activation. I wish you all good luck. I hope this really works really well for all of you. We all need a little bit of money every now and then, especially as Christmas is coming up and we have to buy gifts and all of that. So do this. It's very, very effective. And let me know how that goes in the comments below. Also, if you do have any questions, just put them in the comments below. I always do my best to answer all your questions. And of course, if you do want to get in touch with me directly, you can do so as well. My email address is in the notes and in the description to the video. And you would really help me out if you could just like the video, give it a thumbs up. That would be really, really cool. Also, share the video out to anybody who may need this. And subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any new posts. I post 3 times a week. And it's usually for activations, little feng shui tricks here and there, and some bazi tricks. All right. So good luck with that, and I will see you guys soon.